Hey, what's going on, guys? Well, I got the 511 double duty Karambit knife here, and I've done plenty of testing on this main blade, and now it's time to check out this little claw on the back. This is what makes this a Karambit. Alright, so there's our Karambit blade. This is extremely fragile looking, very, very thinly ground. I'm sure it's a nasty cutter, but I mean, I could feel the flex in there. Alright, this is not touched yet. I got some cardboard here, and we're going to do some cut tests. So the first thing, get a good grip here. And use a little ring there. Alright, so that cut through very nicely. Let's do some cuts. Although it's sharp, there we go. That was a nice cut. The struggle is real, folks. Starting on the inside edge here, which doesn't quite feel as sharp as towards the tip here. Let's do a little tip ripping. All right, that digs in pretty easily, but it binds up towards that base. So I feel what happens with this, or what's happening. Let's get a nice straight cut here first. There we go. Okay, I think what's happening is when I'm going to cut through here, it's starting to, the medium wants to climb down towards the bottom, which obviously it's hanging up right here at the very bottom. So when you're cutting with this, you have to kind of make sure you're using the middle of that. Takes quite a bit of force to get through that. It really wants to bind up. It can pierce like nobody's business. I mean, it's so pointy here. Very easy to pierce. Once you start slicing, I mean, it really, really binds up on you. Let's pierce and cut. Go through some of that security tape. Again, piercing and cutting, not nearly as hard as just slicing. I'd say it's definitely deceiving, because the thing is, it looks and feels damn sharp, and that point is very, very pointy. But that turned out to be a great slicer. Cut this in half. Now I'm not even at the base here. I was thinking it was getting hung up towards the base, but really, it just doesn't want to slice through. Let's try the other way. Well, I'm gonna put way too much force on that. Break this down into two smaller pieces to work with here. Alright. Again, let's puncture through. Nice slice. That is taking an incredible amount of force. It is not very productive cutter there. Again, you can see it poking through like a little cat's claw, you know. Alright, so for comparison's sake, the last little piece of cardboard here, let's take our main blade and see what that's like. A couple different grips. So here's just a natural grip here. Starting with the serrations, since that's the majority of the blade here. Again, getting bound up. Mind you, I've used this knife on some cut tests, but it's nothing extreme. Besides some EDC stuff, I cut a little bit of paper. I tried phone book paper, it just wasn't happening. That was the first thing I tried, so you know, this out of the box. It wasn't doing phone book paper, but it was cleanly slicing, you know, regular printing paper. And I did just a little bit of cardboard and experienced the same struggle that I'm having right now. I mean, it looks like a clean cut. This is not extra thick cardboard or anything. This is just standard, you know, box. I have many, many knives that far surpass the experience I'm having right now. I can't even saw through it. Way too much struggle. Actually becomes dangerous at that point. So just a quick video on this knife. Just some demo work, because I've had people comment. You know, I mean, there's always going to be comments or, hey, I want to see more of the action. Show us the actual testing, right? But when I post those videos, they usually don't get all that many views. Not a lot of people seem interested, only in the comment section. But I just want to give you a live demo here. First, of course, with this little Karambit claw or hook, and in comparison to that blade. So stay tuned. I'm going to do a full review on this knife very soon. But I did want to give you guys a quick demo just to show you, you know, my experience with it thus far. And it's not been very impressive. As far as utility goes, yeah, well, you'll have to wait for the review. Of course, this isn't, you know, really sold to be the best utility knife. It's kind of, you know, dedicated for a defensive blade. I don't have any bad guys to practice my cuts on, unfortunately. But you'll hear my thoughts pretty soon in the review. I just want to post a quick little a demo video so you guys can see that, just in case I don't do that in my actual review. I figured there'd be a dedicated video for that. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.